if I'm talking about Jesus, I'm saying that Jesus Christ is a messenger. And then there's a man who believes that, hey, that's blasphemy. Jesus Christ, how dare you call Jesus Christ a messenger? Jesus Christ is God. Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. So I think those things will contradict. And so even if we agree, we call ourselves woke, like we are so out there, we are not going to allow religion to find problems for us. What about the children that we are going to give birth to? Are we going to teach them Islam and Christianity at the same time? I believe that is confusing the children at that early age. Children need stability. If we are going to do Christianity, let's do Christianity. If we are going to do Islam, let's do Islam. Now, if I'm Christian, you are. If I'm Muslim, you are Christian. Who is going to push his or her own down and allow the other's own to dominate in the house? Like you say, okay, let's teach them the Christian way. I'll ask you why. I also say let's raise them the Muslim way. You also ask me why.
Yeah.
But I think that it should be one, because as someone who has a lot of faith, who believes in God, I think that teaching the children to believe in one thing, if they grow up, then they read about stuff, they learn, and they decide that Islam is not for me, or they grow up and they decide that Christianity is not for me. That is their choice. They are old enough to make that choice for themselves. But when they are young, we owe it to them as parents to teach them the right path. I think Islam is the right path. He thinks Christianity is the right path.
Yeah.
That will cause a problem.
Yeah.
Also, I believe that faith is so important in raising children, because as Muslims, we have this thing where, whatever happened, we say Qadar Allah ne, like it is the will of Allah. So there are so many things that as Muslim will happen to you that your average person who doesn't believe in these things will say that, oh, my house people are doing me, or this person is doing me, or this person is, or things that can easily push you into depression. The Muslim will go down on his or her knees and pray to Allah. Allah, you know best. You know why this is happening to me. I leave everything. So it gives you some sense of relief, belonging, that makes you strong enough to face this difficult world that we've been thrown in. And so these are things that I know. These are things that I have lived through. I have gone through situations where I know if not for my belief as a Muslim, like I wouldn't be here right now. So by all means, I would want my children to also have that pillar that they can lean on whenever they are having issues. And so meeting someone of a different faith, of course, we will tell each other that when love, someone will say, I love you, not catch you before. If I love you, catches you. You tell yourself that, we will respect each other, we will not bring religion into our... But that's the thing. We are Africans, we are Ghanaians. Religion is us, we are religion. Unless, of course, the two of you decide that we will do our religious stuff, but we will not transfer
any of it,
our children. But sometimes you just have to look at the bigger picture. You don't have to just look at your feelings. It's like a couple who have met and they are all, let's say, maybe cycling positive, and they are like, but we can be together, we love each other. But you have to look at the bigger picture.
Well, you can just decide not to have children.
Yes, you can decide not to have children, but that's the looking at the bigger picture. If you look at the bigger picture and decide that we are not having children, that is fine. You can live your best of life. But if you decide that you are going to have children, like you are being extremely wicked on the children that you are going to have due to the pain and suffering that you are going to subscribe them to, which is super unfair to them. They've not done anything. So as you think about the love that you have, as you think about the enjoyment that you are going to enjoy, you also have to look at the bigger picture. Look at the future. How are things going to be like? And then also right now, okay, we'll have our children, but 5 years from now, when maybe the love that you have for each other is not as strong as it used to be in the beginning, are there things that you are going to allow to go? Are there things that you are going to overlook like you used to? We have to look at all these things when we decide to go in for marriage, because nobody on this earth marries a partner with the intention that I'm going to do 1 year, 2 years, and then I'm out. Everybody go into marriage thinking this is for the long haul. But then things happen on the way. So if you are going in for the long haul, then you have to look at the pros and the cons and everything that has to do with the marriage.
I mean, I love that you're super passionate, about your submission.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that. I just love, that you're really super passionate about it. Esinam had a lot of different reactions at different times. So